Hello, I'm Phil Shackleton and I'm proud to introduce myself as the head teacher of Oldbury Academy. Our aim at Oldbury Academy is to ensure all students achieve academic success and whilst they're with us develop the personal qualities and skills which we know that they will use later on in life. You can expect your child to be at the centre of all of the decisions that we make in school. Children will always come first as this is their one chance of getting a quality education. I have 3 children of my own and it's important to me to take what I want for my own children into how I lead the school. We have a strong pastoral system and ethos in our school where we expect children to achieve academic success. We want them to have a passion for learning. We want them to engage in a full range of opportunities both inside and outside of the classroom, which allows them to develop their confidence and develop new skills. Here at Oldbury Academy, we have high standards and we have a well-disciplined school environment.
Hello everyone, my name is Mr Davis, I'm Deputy Head Teacher. I am responsible for all things to do with student support here at Oldbury Academy. That's pastoral care, behaviour, attendance, and I'm also the school's designated safeguarding lead. Just a message from me really to say we can't wait to see our new Year 7s when they join us in September. We hope you've had a great end to Year 6 in your respective schools. Parents, we hope you're feeling confident about the next step of their school career. And this is really just about giving a little bit of a flavour about what you can expect from us and also what we in turn would expect from you over the coming years of your child's time at Oldbury Academy. In terms of what you can expect from us, we're very proud of the levels of support that we offer to our young people here at Oldbury Academy. We are a safe school, as Ofsted has confirmed many times over the recent years, and we have a very highly vigilant team of staff who are always looking out for our young people who might need some additional support in terms of their well-being, their emotional well-being, and also those social interactions that they're having around school with other young people. We've also got a very talented team of teaching staff who work very hard to prepare lessons for children that are engaging and help them to progress and make the most progress that they possibly can. So that level of support, that level of expectation and support will be there for all of your children when they join us in September. We do keep our standards high. We do have high expectations, and I think as a parent myself of 4 children, that is something that I would want to hear from the school that my child is joining. And in turn, there are 3 things that we will be looking for on a day-to-day basis from our students at Oldbury Academy. There are three very simple things that we will be talking to them about day in, day out, that they will hear from us in lessons in and around school. The first thing is we want everybody to be safe in school. As I've said, I'm the safeguarding lead. We talk a lot about safety. We have a very highly vigilant team of staff, as I've already said, and we want young people to come to school and be safe, which means that we all have a responsibility to make sure our actions, our daily behaviour treats other people in a very safe way, and also outside of school when people are online, that people are respecting online safety and everything that goes alongside that. Okay, so being safe is the first thing. Second thing is being respectful. None of us should ever have to deal with any element of disrespect. We are a school that puts a great deal of emphasis on making sure that people are treated fairly and nobody should ever have to be subjected to any form of discrimination. And all of the things that we talk about in terms of respect applies to our relationships with one another, our learning environment and the site that we operate in, and it applies student to student, adult to student, and also student to adult. And similarly, as you would expect, we expect all of our staff to act in the same way with one another around the school site. Linked in with that is clearly the relationship with you, our parents. We want to be able to work side by side with you. There will be times, we know, where you may not agree with some of the decisions that we take. You may not agree with some of the rules that we have in place, for example, but you'll understand that as a school community, we need to work side by side to make sure we get the best for your children, for our young learners, for them to make the best possible progress and be happy in school. So that respect goes all across our community, is something that is really important to us. The final thing, safe, respectful, and the third thing that is important to us is about being responsible learners. And for us, it comes down to a number of things, but it's really about organisation and ownership. We want young people to be responsible learners. We want them to have an organisation and an ownership, which means their learning isn't disrupted. That could be coming to school with the correct uniform. It's about arriving to school on time and indeed being in school in the first place and having high levels of attendance. It's about knowing at break time and at lunchtime as you head off into your lessons, actually I'm just going to pop to the toilet and go and do what I need to do so that I don't need to ask a teacher to leave the lesson and then disturb my learning once I've actually got started, because we've got to be all about learning and progress and moving people on to the next stages of their school life. Equipment comes into that. I've already mentioned uniform. So for example, PE kit is something on days when people have PE and dance. As I'm sure you will already have been told, we allow people to come into school in their PE kit, the correct Oldbury Academy PE kit, but that just helps the organisation and the smooth running of things. Similar to that responsibility of being organised is also just about taking ownership of your own decisions and your own actions. There are sometimes young people get it wrong. As we all know, there are times as adults we get it wrong, and it's important that we hold our hands up and accept that sometimes, and we look for the same in our young people in school. If something happens that doesn't go as planned, put your hands up, accept responsibility, take ownership of that situation, put it right then afterwards, which then means that as a community we can then move on and carry on with learning as we would all want to be doing. So those are the things that we'll really be impressing on our young people as they come through our doors in September. It's about being safe, about being respectful and being responsible learners. And that's something to all of our parents that hopefully you will agree with us, create the right routines and create the right habits for us all as we move forward as a community. We're really excited about September. We're looking forward to seeing all of your children when they come into school. We're sorry that we've not been able to do these messages face to face as we ordinarily would have done, but we're also looking forward to meeting you in school and on through our parents' evenings and different events that will be taking place. Have a fantastic summer and please do keep safe. Thank you.
Hello, new Year 7. My name is Mr. Brittle and I'm the transition lead here at Oldbury Academy. One of my main roles is to make sure that your transition from your primary school to our school is as smooth as it possibly can be, and also to help answer any of those questions that you have or your parents may have. In order to do that, we've been sending lots of information out via email over the last couple of weeks and months. Hopefully you've been able to read all of those emails and see some of the videos we've sent previously. We're also going to be sending a lot more videos out to you over the next couple of days, the next couple of weeks into the 6 weeks holiday, because we want you to see the school in action. We are going to do a virtual tour so that you get to have a look at the inside of the building. We're going to introduce you to key members of staff. We're going to tell you a little bit about your form tutors and also about the subjects that you are going to be studying in Year 7. I've also asked for your form tutors to send you postcards out to introduce themselves and to welcome you to our amazing school. In September, because we haven't been able to have the transition days this year, in September we will be making sure that we do not miss anything out. We will absolutely move everything that we were going to do in July and move it straight back to September, so that way then you have the full transition experience. On that first day in September, you will be the only students in school. Everyone else will be starting on the Tuesday, but Monday, that first Monday back will be just Year 7, so that you get an idea of whereabouts in school that you've got to be, so you get to meet your form tutors and so you start making friends really quickly. We need to make sure that as soon as you start in Year 7, that you hit the ground running and that you basically move straight into your learning and you continue your 5 years of learning here at Oldbury Academy, and it starts off really smoothly. We also want you to spend time with your form group and your form tutor to make those special relationships that are going to last a long time here at the school. My other role now is to talk about the differences between primary and secondary school. And as you can see, there's 4 key words: organisation, communication, independence, and uniform and equipment. We need you to start getting yourselves organised for your secondary school. We need you to start arranging your equipment and your uniform, and more information has been sent out via email. We need you to start focusing on what it is that you want to do when you're older. We want you to start getting yourselves ready for learning. We also want you to start building up those skills that are going to help you build on your independence. We need to make sure that the communication is very, very good from parents to school, from school to students, and from students to parents and also to school. We need to make sure that we involve you in every decision that we make, but also we involve your parents as well. We're going to help you do all of this in September so that you can again excel when you leave here at the end of year 11. It's really important that you get yourselves ready, you get yourselves focused, and that you are getting yourselves to the point of moving to secondary school and getting yourselves ready to absolutely smash year 7. One of the things that you will have that's probably different to primary school is you will have a timetable. Now, as you can see on the board to my side, the timetable, it looks very, very confusing. One of my jobs is to make sure that the timetable, you understand it and you know where it is that you've got to be at any given time in school. So you can see a couple of the letters on there represent which member of staff you're going to have. Some of the letters represent which subject you're going to have. And some of the numbers and letters together represent which room you're going to be in. It's very different to primary school because at primary school you probably spend most of your lessons in one room. Here you'll be able to move around the building that little bit more. Most of your lessons will be taking place in your form room, but then you'll be moving out for your specialist lessons such as music, dance, drama, technology, and different specialist subjects like that. Again, I look at the keywords of independence and organisation, and it's really important that you focus on getting those skills and starting to make sure that you are ready to move to secondary school. As we move forward, we need to make sure that we are giving you as much information as possible. We want to make sure that the transition is as smooth as possible. And we also understand that you're going to have a lot of questions and a lot of anxieties and worries about secondary school. And that is why we are here. We are here to help you. One thing I will say is help yourselves as well. Get yourselves ready for school. Speak to your parents about how you're going to travel to school. Speak to your parents about any questions they may have that you can bring to us. And have a look on our website and have a look at the videos that we send out so that you can get yourself familiar with our school. I'm now going to hand over to Miss Tiara, who's going to talk to you about Year 7 next year. Thank you very much.
Hello Year 6, my name is Miss Tiara and I'm going to be your head of Year 7 when you arrive in September. I've already met a number of you and I've been absolutely overwhelmed with how enthusiastic you've all been. I've been here for 8 years at Oldbury Academy. I'm also a PE teacher. I'm just going to go through a few things ready for September and you will also be receiving weekly emails from me. There are 3 things that I would like to go through today, and that's behaviour and expectations, that's attendance, and also just the uniform expectations. So we'll start with the behaviour. The ethos that we have here at Oldbury Academy and the ethos we want in Year 7 is the family ethos, okay? We are all here to help each other. We are all here to support each other. That also links in with our care and LORIC values, which you will learn lots about when you arrive here in September. We expect you to behave impeccably, and we also expect you to make sure that you respect members of staff. We have lots of rewards for you in achievement points, achievement badges. We also do lots of trips as well. Obviously with the COVID situation, we're starting to run trips again, and you guys will have an input on that. So you could be going bowling, to the cinema, to jumping. So you guys will be heavily involved. We also have pizza lunch times as well for best attendance, which we'll talk about in a second. Your form tutors have written all of you a postcard, so I'm hoping that you have received all of those. It is very important that you know what form you are in ready for September. If you aren't sure, please make sure your parents drop me an email and I can always remind you what form you are in. The second thing I want to speak to you about, okay, is attendance and punctuality, okay? We expect you to have fantastic attendance, 98%, and great punctuality. This will link in with our punctuality and attendance challenge, which is where you will get your pizza rewards as well. So please make sure you're on time. Please make sure you are in every single day, because we want to make sure that you are learning and you are filling those brains with lots of knowledge. The third thing that I would like to talk to you about today is uniform. When I've come out to meet a lot of you, you've all looked very, very smart, and that will continue when you arrive here at Oldbury Academy. You will see on the screen now a picture of what our uniform looks like. So we will expect everybody to have either black trousers or a black skirt, black shoes, no trainers. Okay, we will not accept trainers. Okay, so it's black shoes, a white shirt, the Oldbury Academy tie, which can be purchased from reception, and the black blazer with the logo on. It's really important that you come in really, really smart. Okay, we'll be having uniform checks every day. There is also on the board on the PowerPoint now just a few areas where you can and shops where you can buy the uniform. Along with those standards, we will expect as well to make sure there are no phones, no headphones to be seen in school. It's part of the behaviour policy, and it's something that we will be driving forward. We will really look forward to seeing you in September. Make sure you have a great summer, and we will see you soon. If you do have any questions in the meantime, please feel free to contact us, and my email address is on the screen now. See you later.